see how this one comes out. It's definitely not sustainable.
Never really know what's going on.
I'm curious to see how this comes out on.
Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run.
All right, the inaugural walking break. So it's tough today. First run back in a while. I took about, I don't know, a month off. I did some light running last week. But eating unhealthy, vacation mode. But I'm back. So first walking break. Let's see how far I can go today. That's the plan today. Just see how far I can go and not have to call an Uber to go back home. All right, let's do this.
Is run. Hear me out, hear me out. If all the things
Walking number 2. So yeah, it's been pretty, I like to spit on me, pretty interesting today. I'm getting back into things. My brain's a fog. Been working a lot on race block, so that's been pretty fun, but also just time consuming. But yeah, let's see, I'm at mile 4, and I'm gonna try to get minimally 6, 7 maybe, and then turn around. It's an hour and back, so I don't have the luxury of saying, oh, I can just run as much as I can and, you know, easy get back to my house. And I'm not calling an Uber, so let's try to 7 out and then go back. But I don't know, if I feel good, never know. Might try to do a little bit more. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna try this double espresso gel. It's been in my pantry for the longest of time. And so, yeah, it's the worst that could happen. Double espresso, 150 milligram of caffeine. All right, let's see. So I'm practicing these walks up these overpasses instead of running them, just to save my legs. I don't have an ego, so it's okay walking. It's actually pretty enjoyable. I could talk to y'all while I walk, and then catch my breath for a little bit and ready to roll. All right, another good reason to do some walking breaks in your long run. I'm sure y'all have had great ideas while you're running. You're like, oh, I'll just remember that when I get home. You get home, you ain't remembering that. You're worried about getting some rest, some food, watch some TV, lay on the couch, I don't know, take a nap, whatever. So, as I'm doing my little walk break, I got an idea for the speed block in a race block. So I'm gonna jot that down, and actually I should probably do that quickly because I'm probably gonna forget what I was gonna write. So, yep, another reason to take some walks in your long runs. This right here, my friends, is a perfect example of when to do a water break. I mean, walking break, and water break too. So I should probably listen to my advice and start walking. So here we go. Catch my breath a little bit, because I don't know many marathons that have this type of course, route, incline. I'm sure there are. but none that I'm planning on racing this year. So I'm just gonna walk it. But the cyclists are coming. And yeah, all right. Another reason. Walking breaks. And water breaks. But I don't have any water. Maybe at the next fountain, I'll do my water break. All right, another walking break. Probably will stop saying another walking break soon. After I say one more, another walking break. But anyway, I'm working on implementing the speed block philosophy and race block. So I'm thinking about ways of doing that right now. I took some notes earlier. So hopefully I'll plan that out and map it out in the next week or so. All right, continue with my walking break. All right, one thing about the walking break, I'm not stopping my watch, so I just keep it going. I'm still moving my feet, so there's no reason not to get credit for this distance. I don't really care about pace and all that type of stuff showing up on my Strava. So, I mean, that doesn't matter to me. So yeah, I mean, I'll occasionally stop it, like at maybe stop signs and stuff, or stoplights. I typically do stoplights. I'll stop my watch. But for walking breaks, I'm not stopping my watch. And the good thing about not stopping your watch, you don't have to remember to turn it back on. I know a lot of us, when we stop our watches, we forget to turn it back on. They're like, oh man. So now, we don't have to worry about that. All right. Walking break stops at that where the cyclist is. All right, late. The biggest thing about walking breaks, don't get, what's the word I'm looking for? Upset, a little bent out of shape when you see runners like running by you. Don't worry about it. The goal is race day. So take a little walking break and don't mind the people walking, or I'm sorry, running past you. So, all right, let's do this. The reason I bring that up is because somebody just ran right past me. So I was like, oh, wait a minute. It's all good. So I'm kind of giving advice while consuming that advice. So, all right, let's do this. Another reason for water breaks, say you're listening to some, like a playlist on Spotify, some random playlist that Spotify generates, and you're like, oh, that's a cool song. When you're running, you don't have the time to, like, you know, look at the actual song name and remember it or add it to a playlist or something. Well, when you're walking, you got that time to do so. So I just did that. It was this Italian song. So got that on my playlist now. All right, let me try some speed real quick. It's a little straightaway here. So let's try it out. Let's do it. That was fun, tough, all wrapped into one. Pace was actually faster than marathon pace, so that's cool. I did about, I don't know, half a mile. I did half a mile at that pace. Heart rate was pretty high, so I was like, didn't feel like it. I mean, it felt bad, but it didn't feel like VO2 type heart rate, but that's what my heart rate said it was. Ugh. All right, walking break again. I was late. So I forgot what I told y'all earlier about when I want to like turn back around. I think I'm feeling a little better. Funny how that works. You get, as you get out there a little longer and longer, you start feeling a little better and better. So I turned back at 9 miles. I'm on my walk break. And yeah, I think I'll be fine. So 18 for the day, if all goes well, which all will go well. And then, yeah, have some fun activities planned the rest of the day, I think. All right, almost at the end of my walk break here. All right, let's do this. All right, so at the top of this, I'm gonna do another half mile, just marathon effort, whatever feels good. I mean, feels sustainable for half a mile. Nothing crazy, nothing spicy. Just get my leg turn over a little bit going. All right, so it's gonna come up soon. Let's do this. All right, I'm trying this dual capture out so I get a better thing. My Insta died on me just now by dying battery or whatever. So I'm trying this dual capture. It's pretty cool. I tried this on vacation and it was pretty sweet. I did like when I was like did a little bike ride. So yeah, I'm gonna try this out. See how this comes out when I actually put this in the video. But yeah, so this is the walking break again. As you can tell from this, the reason why I'm doing a walking break. But yeah, I just did a little half mile. I did actually faster than marathon pace just now, and it felt pretty good. Heart rate disagreed with me, but I actually didn't feel too bad. It was only half a mile, but I think these little walking breaks may be helping. All right, well, I'm gonna go up here and maybe I'll just use this from now on. Maybe I don't need my Insta for all my runs. Well, let's try this out. Another reason why I do walking breaks, you get your phone out. All right, there's a little dual capture thing on. Oh, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna try this out. Can I move this around? Oh, I can move this around. Let's see how it shows up on the video feed. I can move my little where my thing goes. Interesting. All right, see? Walking break. Gotta experiment with your phone. See how this comes out. But yeah, been a little walking break. As obviously you could tell, go up there. I'm gonna have a bunch of underpasses soon, so there'll be a bunch of little water walking breaks. I did a water break just a little while ago. I gotta start packing some fluids with me. And what's cool with this dual cap, I can see if someone's behind me. So it's kind of weird sometimes to talk on camera when you're out and about. So I can tell if somebody's coming, which is kind of cool. And I think that guy waved at me and I did not wave back at him because I was distracted. So that's, I guess, a bad thing about a walking break and you're on your phone. You don't really get to socialize as much. My bad, dude. All right, so let's do this. All right, should we try running in dual mode? Let's see how that goes. I'm gonna try. This is gonna be quite shaky, it's quite ridiculous, but let's try it. I'm gonna try it at the end of my walk break here. The birds are like, don't do it, don't do it. All right, so let's see what happens. And interesting, you could do action mode and dual capture at the same time, which I guess makes sense. Like, why couldn't you? But I was delighted when I saw that was possible. So I'm gonna try this. Oh, I think my shoes are making some creaky noises. Ugh. Anyway, let's see what happens here. All right, I'm getting to the top here. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Go like hold like this, that. All right, let's see. Yeah, quite weird. Let's see if I can like this way. All right, let's see how this one comes out. It's definitely not sustainable. But I'm curious to see how this comes out on the final video. All right, I'm gonna stop. This is crazy. My arm is killing me. So, fail. But the moral of the story is just keep experimenting. You never know. That may have came out really good. So let's try. What's the worst thing that could happen, you know? All right. The one more walking break. I did a 1 mile kind of fast finish. It wasn't that fast, but for me right now, the shape I'm in, it was pretty fast and pretty hard. So, going to go home. We're gonna go to the pool later today, so that's gonna be fun. I think the kids are already heading out there right now, so I'll go home, get ready, and then meet up with them. So have lunch at the pool. So yeah, it's a good day. I'm at 15 miles right now. So I think I have another 3 more miles to go to get home. So 18, and I'll definitely get 18 because yes, I'll end up doing a little walk here and there, but there's not that many underpasses going forward. So it is all pretty much uphill. That's the only issue. So, which is good for marathon training. So anyway, I see my wife texting me, so I'm gonna respond to that. Another reason to do some walk breaks. You could message your significant other. All right. Peace.